We almost skipped this place. It's not usually the kind of place we plan a trip around, but sometimes a place's reputation hides something else. So we decided to look for it. Hi everyone, it's Romy and Sanjay from Jetsetting with us.
Welcome to Koh Phi Phi, an island off the coast of southern Thailand. This is one of the most well-known spots for nightlife in all of Southeast Asia. But we wondered, if you strip away the nightlife, is there something on the nature side worth seeing in this island? In this vlog today, we're going to explore all that for you.
Because on paper, this place looked really promising. Limestone cliffs, clear water, and no cars. So we gave it 2 days, one by foot and one on the water, to see what's really here.
If you enjoy travel to nature-forward places, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us grow our audience, and we appreciate your subscription. That being said, let's get started.
Koh Phi Phi is only accessible by boat. You can catch a 2-hour ferry from Phuket or a 1-hour ferry from Krabi.
We've left a link in the description below for you to book your own ferry tickets. There are no cars on Koh Phi Phi. What that means is that for you to get your luggage to your hotel, you have to walk it. Now the good news is, many hotels actually have staff who will arrive at the pier to help you bring your luggage up. So just be sure to check with your hotel in advance. If your hotel or accommodation does not have such a staff, it's not a problem. There are actually plenty of people who are waiting there who are happy to accept a tip or a small payment to help you bring your luggage over.
The island itself is small. You can walk across the main town area in under 20 minutes. That's important because most of the island's reputation is concentrated in the same small area. If you only stay near the main beach, your experience will be very different from someone who hikes or gets out on the water.
In terms of length of stay, we found that 2 days is about sufficient. 1 day for exploring by foot and 1 day for exploring by water. And so, with a simple plan and 2 days, here's what we found. If you do only one thing on Phi Phi, it should be the hike to Viewpoint 2. From town, the island feels small and crowded. You're surrounded by boats, beach traffic, and low-rise buildings. But as soon as you start climbing, that totally changes.
The hike itself is short, less than an hour one way, but it's steep enough to feel earned. It's stairs, packed dirt, and humidity. Nothing technical, but not flat. From Viewpoint 2, you can see the entire isthmus, 2 curved bays separated by a narrow strip of land. It's one of the most distinctive geographic shapes in Thailand. From the beach, you never really understand the layout. But from up here, it's obvious. This is where Phi Phi stops feeling like a party destination and starts feeling like a geological feature.
If this hike is the only thing you do on the island, it carries serious weight. A couple quick practical notes. First, it costs 50 baht to enter the viewpoint, cash only. Make sure you bring a little bit with you. Second, there are also a couple cafes up here with smoothies that are to die for, especially in that jungle heat. So bring a little bit of extra cash for that as well. One of the cafes seems a little bit more expensive than the other, but the portion sizes were also a little bit larger. We were happy to support a couple local businesses.
That being said, let's level set your hiking expectations. If you're expecting long jungle trail systems or multiple hiking trails inland, you're not really going to find many options here. Outside of the couple of viewpoints, the terrain is very steep and largely undeveloped.
So, if you stay on the main beach and never leave that area or go explore around the island, the experience can feel a little bit limiting. That's important context, because the second half of Phi Phi's nature value isn't on land, it's offshore.
From the water, the limestone cliffs dominate everything. These formations are part of the same karst system that defines much of southern Thailand, shaped by uplift, erosion, and time. Vertical faces rise straight out of the sea, cut with caves and dark recesses. From shore, you only see fragments of them, but from the boat, you can see scale. The perspective shifts completely. If you're evaluating Phi Phi purely as a beach town, you're missing the main event. The cliffs are the main event.
Most boat tours will include at least one snorkeling stop, and many will have 3 or 4. But let's talk about this honestly. Phi Phi is not a place for world-class marine life or world-class reefs. So if you're expecting that, this isn't that. Visibility varies by day and season. Marine life exists, but it's not extraordinary. So that said, getting in the water does add dimension. Even briefly, seeing the limestone continue below the surface reinforces that this landscape isn't just cosmetic, it extends into the sea. So, snorkeling isn't the headline here, but it complements the boat experience. I'll note here that for scuba divers, the experience may differ. I can't speak from a place of personal experience. In the next few months, I'm actually doing a whale shark conservation dive in southern Thailand and which may pass through Koh Phi Phi. At that time, we'll release a future episode and I may have some commentary on scuba diving in Koh Phi Phi. Next, here are our pro tips for making the most of your trip to Koh Phi Phi. Tip number 1. This will sound obvious, but don't judge this island just on what you see near Tonsai Beach. If you don't hike to the viewpoints or get out on the water, you're really missing what makes this island so interesting.
Tip number 2. You don't need long hair. You probably are good with about 2 nights stay unless nightlife is your priority.
Tip number 3. There are other islands in the area such as Koh Lanta. We met many travelers who actually took ferries from Koh Phi Phi to these other islands as well. While we didn't personally explore them, you may want to consider it if you're going out to Koh Phi Phi. I'm sure there's a lot of beautiful stuff to see around those islands as well.
Finally, tip number 4. While there are places that take credit card, this is primarily a cash-based location, so be sure to bring enough Thai baht with you. However, if you do need to exchange more there are ATMs and currency exchange places just in case you need to do it on the spot.
So here's our overall opinion. The main question is Phi Phi worth visiting if you're not there for the nightlife? And in our opinion, the answer is yes, with conditions. Do the hike, get out in the water, go check out the cliffs. Do those things, and the island's going to be much more interesting than its reputation. If you've been to Koh Phi Phi and you experienced it differently, we'd love to hear how, so be sure to leave a comment below. And if you're planning a trip to Thailand, we're actually putting out an episode in the next few weeks about northern Thailand, which may complement a trip to Koh Phi Phi beautifully. If you found this video useful, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss what's coming next.
We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure. Bye for now!